Hi, my name is Christopher Hart. I'm a cartoonist and the author of many books on drawing cartoons. I hope you get. Anyway, this is a video about drawing an exaggerated character, kind of retro exaggerated character. We're going to exaggerate the proportions of this cartoon. So we're going to really have to start out with basic shapes. We started drawing it right away, we may miss the overall shape. So let's start. It's going to be a female, kind of stylish, and I'm going to make a gigantic head. Here is the center line and the eye line. Also going to bring her chin down now. That starts with an oval, but I adjust it a little bit and bring the chin down. Okay? So here's the rest of the body. I'm going to go back to here. You see how I use a guideline for that as well. Bring the neck down here, and we're just going to go very, very sketchy right now. And we can change everything as we go along if we want to. Now I'm going to have her standing on this leg. If she's standing on this leg, standing with most of her weight in this leg, so therefore the shoulders will go this way and the hips will go this way. That's because this leg pushes the hip up. It's the one with all the weight. Very small, ends in a very dainty looking leg. We'll put a dress over this in a second. Well, I could do it right now. And even the dress, the hem, which flares out, is going to follow the line of the hip up like this. And this leg will come in. And that one is not a weight-bearing leg. As you can see, there's really very little weight on that leg. It's all on this leg. In fact, I'm going to move this out just a touch, a little rounder. This one, touch it, like that. Okay, so let's do the chest here. We'll start here and bring it out a little bit into a small waist. Kind of a mod look. And we'll have the belt right about waist level. Now I'm going to erase some of these interior guidelines, or we're not going to be able to tell what's going on. I'll raise this shoulder here, put it behind her. This one, I'll give her a bag right here, all right? Some sort of tote or pocketbook. And this shoulder is high because we're again following that guideline. Like this. Now that arm's a little too thick for this very diminutive character, so I'm going to have to adjust that a little bit. There we go. Very thin. Comes down here about the waist level. Right there is the elbow and the hand. I'm going to darken all this stuff in a minute. Now, let's give her that. See how the big head's already funny, but you might be saying, oh, that's a huge head. How the heck are we going to make that work? We will make it work. We will. I promise. Okay, I have a couple buttons here. All right, I may want to put this eye line down just a little bit. It's just personal preference. You can do it any way you want. I'm going to give her a little upturned nose. Big eyes. Big almond eyes. Really big. Remember what I said? I've said in many videos that if you've been following along, if you're one of my regular watchers, that it's really important to exaggerate. So if you have a very, very diminutive character, a very small character, you want to have some very large aspects, like these eyes. And we'll give her a little smile. A very flat, horizontal upper lip. And we're going to make the bottom lip the one that's mostly curved, not the top lip. A lot of beginners really put that top lip smile in, and it's just not as stylish looking. A little bit too pointy on that nose. What do you think? Just a little touch. I mean, it's a minor thing, but I prefer to do that. All right, let's give her big pupils also looking at us. And we will lightly sketch them because we have to make sure they work first, that they're both in the right position, that they look like, each one looks like the other. That's pretty good. Now I will lift the bottom eyelid a little bit. Flatten it out, because that's flatter usually than the upper one. Okay, let's darken them in. I'll make this a little longer. And now I'll have the upper eyelid thicker and touching the eye. Let's give her some dramatic lashes, just a couple. If they're really thick like this, you don't need a lot. And some very thin eyebrows. And we'll give her, won't show her ears, we don't need to, we'll show her earrings. And we'll give her some hoops because, again, that's kind of dramatic. Now before I give her the hair, I want to fill this in. And then the hair will just finish the whole thing up. I'm going to give her boots. And I'll just darken them in, so otherwise you might miss that line. I want you to be able to see that. A little bit of an eyelid here. Now let's give her some bangs. Actually go over the eyebrows. And we'll give her just kind of a short haircut, which is called a bob. And it'll come in a little bit. A few striations for the hair. Darken the eyes a little. I'm going to darken this in too, but I will leave a little area for a shine, as you'll see in a second. You don't really add a shine, you leave room for a shine. See? Right there. And I will thicken that upper lip a bit too. And darken these in so you can see them through the hair. All right, so there is your super exaggerated cartoon character. Well, I hope you like that. Thank you for watching new videos every week. I hope to see you and I hope you subscribe. See you next time. Bye-bye.